Hi, welcome to this new tutorial on Tally Prime. In this tutorial, we will be focusing on parts of Tally Prime window or components of Tally Prime window. Immediately after opening the window, if your license is registered, you can you can enter directly. Otherwise, when you are learning Tally, you can go for educational mode without any license, without paying any amount. You can use Tally, but there are some limitations. We will be discussing about limitations in coming tutorial, but in this tutorial we will be focusing only on when we start problems, we will be discussing about limitations in using Tally educational mode. But generally most of the operations and most of the work will be done by using Tally Prime in educational mode. When we open Tally Prime, the screen will look like this. So as I did not create even a single company, list of companies is showing empty. Okay, I can select a remote company. When I am connected to a network, I can select a remote company. I can specify path. I can select from the drive if it is already a backup is taken for a particular company. I can take directly from the drive. Okay. So this is where my data will be stored. Users public Tally Prime data. This is where my data and my companies, when companies are created, when ledgers are entered, this is where I can find my data. So I'm creating a company. First, it is compulsory it is compulsory to create a company before we start any work in Tally. Without company, we cannot enter any details in Tally. So company creation is compulsory. I'm not entering all the details as this is just to give an idea about different options available on the screen. I'm simply clicking on Control A so that it saves permanently. I'm making all the changes, normal changes. I just created a company. Now the company is created. The company name is Creative Technologies and no vouchers entered. So here, before we go for different options available here in Gateway of Tally, it is important to check what is given with each of the menu that we can see on the top in company. In this menu, we have create company, alter company, change company. Okay. Okay. How to, we can go for different kinds of changes, right? And select a company from list of companies. We can select companies, shed a company. So when you are having remote access or network access, when a company is operating in different locations, we will be having this to change different options related to the company, whether to maintain accounts, bill by entry, maintain inventory or not, all these details. Enable goods and service tax. If you want to make any kind of changes to this, you can make at any point of time. Okay. These all features Tally Vault password, the password, online access. So all these security measures and all these features can be applied by using company menu. Then data. If you want to take backup of data, you can take it. Once the backup is taken, suppose what is backup? Suppose if I think I feel that my data is not secure, I may suffer with a particular hardware or hardware failure in future. So from time to time, I can go for backup and I can choose a particular folder. Okay. And I can choose a particular location in my memory and I can save that. From time to time, I can take backup. And when the system crashes or when I suffer with any software failure and all, I can go for restore and I can get it. I can even do split of data and verification of data, splitting of data. The data path can be also modified. Okay, all these changes, all these options are available in data. Then exchange, e-way bills, send for e-way bill and data synchronization can be done by using exchange. Now coming to go to. This is go to is a menu where we can go directly to a particular, instead of searching for particular report or particular option in different headings available under gateway of Tally. I can directly go to and I can select whatever I want directly here without searching for a particular report. I can directly go to a particular report by using go to menu here and import. When you try to get data from outside, you can go for import from Excel, from different other sources. You can get the data, masters, transactions, bank details, and all this imports can be done by using imports. And in the case of export, when you want to send the data outside, it can be done by using export. Okay, we will be discussing in detail about all these in coming tutorials. When we do different kinds of import and export operations on data, you will understand them even in a better manner. Import to get the data inside and export to send the data outside. Email of data can be also done. Okay, but it has to be registered, and the system must have network connection, and email must be entered during company creation. For printing of different information, we can go for print and F1 for help. So here this, when we directly press F2, date related dialog box will open. Okay, function F2, date dialog box will be opened. Okay, in the same manner, company, to open company details, we have to simply click on F3. Okay, now we have shortcuts also. What are the shortcuts? You may get doubt. Alt K for company. Similarly, Alt Y for data. Alt Z for exchange. When single underline is present before below a particular character, that is the shortcut. Then for go to Alt G is the shortcut. For import, Alt O. Export, Alt E. Mail, Alt M. Print, Alt P. These are the different shortcuts we have in Tally Prime screen. So when it is the case of gateway of Tally, in gateway of Tally, we can create what we can create. We can create groups, we can create ledgers, we can create different types of currencies. Currency can be selected here. Voucher types, different vouchers will be selected. We will be discussing in detail like what are groups, what are ledgers, what are the different types of currency in accounts masters, what are different types of voucher type, what is inventory and what is accounting. Okay, what are how to enter GST details. We will be discussing about all this in coming tutorials. And if you want to change something, whatever created previously by using gateway of Tally, the groups, ledgers, vouchers, whatever created, if you want to change them, you can change here. The chart of accounts will be available here. The vouchers of different type like payment, receipt, but different types of transactions, different vouchers will be used. The day book, day-wise report of vouchers will be displayed here. The banking related transactions will be displayed here. Check printing, check register. So all this bank related transactions will be available. Balance sheet will display liabilities and assets. Profit and loss will display net profit. Okay. So gross profit and net profit can be seen here. Stock summary, ratio analysis. We can also see reports like trial balance, day book, cash flow. All this will be available from gateway of Tally. Where simple enter is moving forward and escape is going back. When I think about going back, escape. When I think about moving forwards, when I create company, I have to go to that particular option and I have click on enter. When I want to go back, I simply click on escape. In this manner, we can use different components or different options available in Tally Prime screen. This is all we have about Tally Prime parts or Tally Prime components after entering it in educational mode. Thank you.